So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, ready to go on the brutally honest MMA show.
So welcome to the Brutally Honest MMA show. I'm Az and this is my co-host Key. How are you doing, Key? We're catching up today with Will Fleury from SBG Ireland, fresh off a dominating performance at Bellator Milan. How's it going, Will?
Yeah, pretty fucking good.
It's been a crazy year with the pandemic, and you've had 3 fights in 2020. Tell us about the impact that's had on training and booking fights. What's been going on?
It's been awkward, yeah. To be honest, at first, obviously, it was just this fucking mad situation where nobody knew how it was going to prevail. Like, we were told the gym would be open again in a few weeks. So I just stayed doing a bit of running and did some weights. And then when it became fairly obvious it was going to be a lot longer than a few weeks, I just bought a bit of fitness equipment, like an assault bike and a barbell and a few bits, and tried to stay as fit as I could. And then, obviously, I thought I was doing a pretty good job of staying fit, and I hadn't done much MMA training, but the chance of a fight popped up, and I jumped on it. And in hindsight, that was probably a little bit naive. Like, do fucking MMA training if you're going to fight. Like, so yeah, like, it was a mad situation to deal with this year, but it'll probably not be too dissimilar for the first couple of months of next year, and we might even have to put things down again. And we're doing pretty well here in Ireland at the moment, but you never know how. So, like, I've all the equipment now anyway, and hopefully if anything comes up this time, I'll have a little bit more MMA training under the belt and I'll be ready.
Oh, that's good. So when are you looking at fighting next?
Hopefully next February. I'd like to get something in before Christmas. I'm in good shape. I'm ready to go, but it doesn't look like there's going to be anything on the horizon. So, yeah, look, next February is what I'm being told at the moment, so that's what I'm prepping for.
Is that are you looking for the fight with Fabian Edwards? Is that the one you want?
That'll be the one I want, but whether or not it's the one I'll get, we'll see. It's been a long time coming, that fight, but it's constantly been denied. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, like I've asked, and we'll see.
So there's a bit of bad blood between you and Edwards. How did that start?
Not like, to be honest, I don't fucking have anything personal against the guy at all. I just want to fucking scalp him. Like, it's big stuff for my career at the end of the day, man. And none of, like, all of this shit is just business. It's not really a massive personal issue between us. But at the end of the day, he had a lot of hype coming in. I had a lot of hype too. I lost once or twice, unfortunately. He's still got a lot of that fucking hype. I want it back. Chance, like, you know.
Brilliant.
Hey, well, thanks for taking some time to speak to us. Firstly, I was wondering, what happened outside Hillbillies? Did you beat up 16 dudes, or what happened that Clears tells us it's true? We need this.
It was before they got legs, and then I just ran with it. I tackled a couple of guys, and a few of them fell over, and then the story became Will Fleury beat the shit out of 16 guys.
I like that story. It's a good story. It's a good story.
Okay. The story's good, but
brilliant. So it's SBG Ireland. You've got the likes of like McGregor, Gallagher, Lobov, Phillips, Amir Carney, Katona. Johnny Walker's recently been training there as well. So my question to you is, firstly, how does it help you to prepare for a fight camp, and do you get to use any of these guys for help you prepare as well?
Yeah, of course. Fucking obviously having high level lads in the gym is a great fucking asset to anywhere. But
it's insane, isn't it? The amount of people what go to that gym. It's like the top gym, isn't it? So,
well, we're kind of like a hub for MMA in Europe, as in we get a lot of good guys passing through as well who'll just be there for a week or two. But thankfully, like, from my point of view, the big one's been Johnny Walker coming over. Like, we've had him now for the last. He came in 2019 for a couple of weeks, about 6 weeks, and he was overtrained away with us. And then he was off in Russia, and he was over in America again. And then he came back full time, kind of in the middle of the summer this year. And during the COVID, like, kind of just after we got out of the lockdown, he was back around a good bit. And he's like, I'd be training with him every day, and there's kind of a group of us, myself, him, Carl Moore, a couple of other big lads like Owen Sheriff and a couple of amateur guys. And we'd all be training away together every day. So like Johnny would be the main one in my circle because we're like all a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And it's great to have him over, man. And he's like good character as well.
He's a character. He's certainly a character.
You know.
You seem like a character yourself, Will, to be honest, mate.
I'd have a good crack, yeah.
Best way be, mate. So, like, lastly from me, I'd imagine your nickname, Will fucking Fleury. that's an announcer's nightmare. I'd say that's an announcer's nightmare. Where did that come from? Did you come up with that? And if I've got an idea for you, if it's too much of a nightmare for the announcers, what about like Will McFleury?
No.
It's
So, fucking Fleury started when I was about 17, 18. I don't know where it came from, but I was always just super fucking passionate about anything I got into. So they'd just be like, "Will fucking Fleury."
Love it.
Got legs, and went from there.
Stuck from there. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
But
And
yeah, like if they don't say Will fucking Fleury now, I'll ask them Will feckin' Fleury and then Will effing Fleury. So for the last 2 Bellator cards, I've been Will effing Fleury. And they don't seem to mind effing because it's just FN. So.
Well, we'll be shouting fucking when you're fighting, mate, every single time. I'll be screaming it from when you're fighting, bud. No problem about that.
And what's your next fight going to be at? Are you looking to step up to light heavyweight again, or you sticking to middleweight this time?
Middleweight, yeah. Like middleweight is my weight, to be honest. Like I was massively outsized in that fight. I'm not a small, like I'm big for middleweight, but I'd be very small for light heavyweight. Like Johnny's light heavyweight, Carl Moore's light heavyweight. They both weigh about 10 kilos more than me in normal life. Like I'd walk around about 95, 96 kind of. They'd walk around at like 105, 106 roughly, you know. So I kind of always entertained the idea of fighting a light heavyweight because it was more like, you wouldn't have to cut weight, it'd just be grand. But if other people are cutting weight and you have that fucking power deficit, like
some big guys.
Yeah, big lads, and like I think I'd probably need to pack on a little bit more just girth to fight as a light heavyweight. Who knows? Maybe as I get all these balls, I'll have to fight at light heavyweight, but we'll see.
Well, if that happened, well, you'd lose that ab challenge, I reckon. You did an ab challenge what I saw with Sheamus, and that was pretty impressive, to be fair, buddy.
That was mad. I'd actually just done a session in the gym that day, and John came over to me and he was like, "How'd you like to do a workout with your man Sheamus?" And I thought like a young fella who trained in the gym because we. I was like, "Why? What's he coming in for?" And he was like, "No, the wrestler." Like, and I was like, "Oh fuck, right."
You destroyed him. You absolutely destroyed him.
It was MMA training side, and you know,
yeah.
So I was at a bit of an advantage. Like,
it's nice. It's fun though, isn't it? It's like good for seats, good for the fans watching us.
Yeah, it was a bit of crack as well. Like the whole thing, you know, it was just fun. Yeah,
brilliant.
And finally, before we let you go, any last word for the fans?
Well, look, fucking, you know, and there's less fucking product for you to be eating up. I don't think it's because of lack of fight or will. We all fucking want to be on. We all want to be fighting. And trust me, if there's an opportunity, I'll be there. I'm in good enough shape. I'm always in good enough shape. I've only got a short window in this game and I want to make the most of it. So I'll be ready anytime the opportunity comes, and I'm fucking dying to get that opportunity. So don't think that us not fighting is lack of fucking desire. And stay with us because we'll be there again. Don't worry.
Love it. Thanks for that, Will. Thanks for joining us today.
So here's to the fighters, the fans and the game. Here's to the blood, sweat and tears and the fame. And here's to Az and Key, you ready to go on the brutally honest MMA show.